Hello, my name is Daniel Kerr. What I'd like to show everyone today is how to do a weighted total for your grade book. So instead of having the quizzes, tests, homework, participation all worth equal amounts, what I would like to do is have the quizzes worth 60% of a student's grade, tests worth 20% of a student's grade, homework worth 10%, participation worth 10%, so that equals up to 100%. So in order to do that, the first thing we need to do is we have our quiz grades here. We need to make a quiz average. So we're going to go ahead and insert. I'm going to call this one quiz average. To do our averages, we'll take Ashley's quiz 1, 2, 3, 4, highlight all the cells, go up to our beautiful autofund section and do an average. So there we have Ashley's quiz average. Now we can just go ahead and go down to the bottom right of the cell, see it turns into a plus sign, drag that down, and we'll get everyone's quiz averages. I personally like just one decimal place when it comes to showing the averages, so go up to here, format cells, number, decimal place 1. That puts one decimal place even if it's a 0. That way it looks a little more uniform. So next we're going to have to get our test averages, go back up, insert, we'll call this test average. Again, highlight their test scores, I'll go up to AutoSum, average, and then copy that formula down for everyone. Then we have everyone's test averages. Another way to format these cells to where they only have one decimal is select one that we just did. We know that's formatted the way we want it. Go up to Format Painter, highlight that, and drag it to whatever cells you want to format the same. And there it is. And again, we need our homework averages, so we'll go in, we'll insert, call this homework average, and we'll need to average their 2 homework grades. AutoSum again, average, and then copy the formula down. Again, we can go highlight a cell that we know already has one decimal, Format Painter, highlight all those, you get one decimal place. For participation, there's only one grade. If you had multiple participations, of course, we'd have to get an average, but we don't. So I have a total. We can do this totaled with everything weighted the same, just so we can see the difference. So for that, we're going to go equal to average. Start typing. We can double click average here. Now, we don't want to select the averages for this because everything's going to be equal. So we want the participation score. We select that. Now if we want to get homework 2, it changes our cell. So what we need to do is highlight our participation score, hold down your control key, and then we want homework 2, homework 1. We don't want the test average, test 2, test 1. We don't want the quiz average, and then all of the quizzes. Close our bracket out, press enter, and there's our average. Again, we only want one decimal, so we'll go over to average, one we know we already formatted, Format Painter, select all these, there you go. Now we can copy this down, and there's everyone's regular total with everything being equal. Now if we want a weighted total, equal to, start typing average, highlight it, double click. Now what do we want? We want the quiz average, right? But we want this weighted to 60%, so multiply that by 0.6 plus we want the test average. We said that was going to be worth 20%, so multiply that by 0.2 plus we want the homework average. We said that was going to be worth 10, so times that by 0.1 times 0.1 plus we want that participation grade. We also said that was going to be worth 10%, so multiply that by 0.1. So we have 60, 20, 10, and 10. 6, 8, 9, 10. A total of 100%. Close out our bracket, and there you go. It didn't change much because of the way the quizzes are, the average scores, but say this person had a really low quiz score, it could definitely bring down their weighted total. Once again, drag this down, and there's everyone in your classes weighted total versus their average total. Hopefully this tutorial will be helpful for some of you if you ever want to do a weighted total in Excel. Thank you.